them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, hey. Bring them out, yeah. Bring them out, hey. Bring them out, yeah, music coming live. Yeah, early night, lights off, lights with that new boat.
Alright, T.I., big business. He kind of locked up right now, but it's cool. Love T.I. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with the entertainment business right now, man. You got Kanye West on TV going crazy. You know, he acted a fool at the award show, and he showed up the next night on Leno on some skinny jeans with a man purse crying. I mean, I'm just trying to see what's going on with Kanye West right now, man. He ain't all the way there. You know, and the messed up part about it is, everybody is looking at Kanye West with attitudes, you know, going crazy. Why this, why that, man? But you got to take a look into the situation with Kanye West as to why Kanye was upset. You know, I figured it out. I've done a little bit of research. You know, what's going on with Kanye West, man, with the whole award show? Man, he wasn't mad at Taylor Swift. Kanye wasn't even mad at whole MTV, period, man. Kanye was mad at his barber. This nigga he was a grown man. He got big Connect 4 dots on the top of his head, man. Come on, Kanye. You're 32 years old. How do you go to the barbershop as a grown man and ask for that? You know, that makes no sense to me, man. Kanye done tripped out. You know what I'm saying? It's just, look at the situation is all I'm saying, man. You know, on top of Kanye, we got Lil Wayne. You know, I love Lil Wayne, one of the best rappers of all time, man. But a couple of years ago, they got pictures online of Wayne and Baby kissing on the lips, and everybody going crazy about that, calling Lil Wayne gay, Lil Wayne gay. And I mean, when I seen the pictures, you know, I called Lil Wayne gay for a couple of minutes myself. You know what I'm saying? But I thought, I kind of dove into the situation, man. And, you know, you got to realize, Wayne been with Baby since he was about 7 years old. You know what I'm saying? Wayne was poor. Baby done made this man tens of millions of bucks. If you make me tens of millions of bucks and all I gotta do is kiss you every time I see you, hell, I'm doing with that, I guess. You know, well, what's the big deal about it? You know, he get a man a kiss on the little lips every time you see him. I mean, I'm cool with it. You know, it ain't no big deal, man. I mean, I'll give him a kiss. If Baby make me $10 million, I'll give him a kiss too. Hell, now, when the checks quit coming in, that's when the kisses stop. We gotta sit down and have a conversation. I gotta figure out what's going on. Every time I see you, you want to kiss, but you ain't cutting no checks. You know what I'm saying? I ain't kissing you on the lips if I ain't getting no check. You know, man, it's all about money. You know what I'm saying? But love Lil Wayne, one of the best artists ever. Give it up for Lil Wayne, everybody. Yeah, Wayne had a big year last year. You know, not so much because Wayne sold 1 million albums in a week. You know, it was a big year because of that too. But do you know Wayne managed to get 2 women pregnant in the same calendar year? Nivea and Lauren London? Like, for real? Who the hell sleeps with Lil Wayne anyway? But to get 2 pregnant in the same year? I mean, that's going a little bit crazy, man. That's my nigga. I like Lil Wayne music, man, but that nigga so ugly, I would shake his hand with love on. And nigga ain't knocking me down raw if I'm a female. I mean, come on, bro. But, you know what I'm saying? That's Wayne. That's his business. You know what I'm saying? He's doing what he's doing. His music is getting big. It's blowing up. You know, man, I love Wayne. You know, one way you can know Wayne has got to be the biggest star in music is because the people Wayne sleep with get hit reality shows. Who the hell are Tiny and Toya? You know what I'm saying? They got a hit reality show. You got Toya, she ain't do nothing but sleep with Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? And then Tiny, I mean, hell, you got a Miss Piggy for a co-star. I mean, hey, T.I., that's your woman. That's cool, man. But I'm just saying, you know, she look a little bit like Miss Piggy. You know what I'm saying? Sesame Street might be hiring. She might could get some work is all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, man? But she got a hit reality show on TV all because she slept with Wayne. So Superhead ain't getting no show. The Superhead claims she done been with everybody big in music. She done been with Jay-Z, and she done been with Vin Diesel, she done been with Neo, and this whole married Eddie Winslow. I mean, if that ain't a downgrade, nigga, I don't know what it is. How you been with some of the biggest artists of all times, and nigga, you got married to Eddie Winslow? Hell, the head must not be too super to me. It might be some okay head, nigga, but it can't be big head if you married Eddie Winslow. You know what I'm saying? It's just, man, all this music crap, all this entertainment, you know, was crazy. You know, women, y'all out here tripping. I'm getting tired of y'all and y'all's noise. Every time I talk to y'all, I want a good man, I want a good man. Ladies, get your priorities right. I dropped a chick off last week. I had to break up with her. Her priorities wasn't straight. You know what I'm saying? Me and her sitting down, you know, eating, watching TV and whatnot, having a good little time. And Shaq comes on TV. She sees Shaq and she said, "Ugh, he ugly." I said, "Woman, that man made $20 million a year last year. And he making $20 million next year." She said, "I don't care, he's still ugly." I said, you know what, that's why you stuck with me. That man made $20 million plus last year. For $20 million, I go to dinner with Shaq. You know, I mean, I'm just saying, it's a nigga, but I'm just $20 million a year. I'll do a whole bunch of stuff I ain't thought of for $20 million a year. It's just, you know what I'm saying, it's plain business. But, you know what I'm saying, Shaq, that's my dude, man. I love Shaq. You know, he keep getting traded from team to team to team. Shaq get an interview and don't answer nobody's questions. He asked Shaq questions and he just mess them up. Shaquille O'Neal. It's obvious every time he talks. You just say his name. Shaquille O'Neal. Accepted everywhere. Like, come on, my nigga. Everybody asked you when you was accepted. We asked you like you was going to fit in with LeBron. You know what I'm saying? It's just all this entertainment stuff, man. The media, white people is making it out to be like black folks are all ignorant. And I mean, I ain't gonna lie, man. It's a couple of us ignorant in the black race. You know, it's a couple of us, but it's some ignorant in the white races, some ignorant Mexicans. It's ignorant people all over. But you know what white media does? White media will do something. White media will ask a question that they know a nigga is not qualified to answer. Okay, one of my favorite rappers in the game right now, The Game from California, one of my favorite rappers. Okay, this nigga's from the hood. He got a big tattoo on his face. This is not the nigga you want to be asking about his political views. Okay, they asked this nigga of all people. They didn't ask Oprah. They didn't ask Denzel. Of all people, they asked this nigga. They said, so Game, who are you voting for? This nigga sit back. I'm going with Obama, man. The lady said, why, Game? Is it his political views about education and healthcare? He said, hell no, I'm voting for him because he's black. She said, because he's black? That's the only reason? He said, hell yeah. He said, man, he just said he gonna kill every nigga in the hood and I'm still voting for him. Nigga, wait a minute, what? Like, I mean, you don't interview a nigga like of that caliber about presidential election. That's just a nigga that you don't want to interview. You might want to ask him about drugs, guns, gangs, sex, nigga, not presidential candidates. You know, it's just, they all paint us out to be out of here. You know, I think there should be some new rules instituted in life. You should be required to do 1 year of interviewing in college and then also how to manage your money because they always got these athletes on TV that can't even conduct an interview normally. You know what I'm saying, man? One of my favorite interviews of all time, this cat that plays for the New York Knicks, Eddie Curry. All right, this nigga didn't go to college. He made $10 million a year, but he dumb beyond belief. They asked this cat the easiest question in interview history after a game. They pulled him over, they say, Eddie, they say, man, great game, but Coach Brown says that sometimes you can be a little bit selfish. This nigga gets offended and says selfish. He's like, man, I don't know what Coach Brown talking about, man. I ain't selfish. I don't even worry about Eddie. So she looks at him and she says, so does that not make you selfish? He said, hell no, I don't even know what selfish means, and walked off. And I'm like, my nigga, you making $10 million a year, but you can't define selfish. Something ain't right. Something is not right is all I'm saying, man. Something ain't right. You know, you got all of these, you know, Twitters and Yahoos. You got MySpace and Facebook, and that's going to get somebody in trouble. I've been saying it, I've been saying it, I've been saying it. And then this summer, Miami Heat's Michael Beasley was on Twitter, got his behind in trouble for dumb stuff. You know, he gets a brand new tattoo, and he decides to take a picture of his tattoo and put it on Twitter. No big deal, right? Okay, beyond the fact that when he took the picture, the nigga had a bag of weed laying on the table beside him. Like, my nigga, you gonna put a bag of weed nigga on Twitter? Now, he ended up going to rehab because he done put some weed online. I don't smoke weed, but I'm not dumb enough to know that, nigga, if you smoke weed and you take pictures, you're not gonna know where your weed is before you put your pictures online. You know what I'm saying? Just out of here, man. All this stuff is just going crazy.